Hello, I'm Tom Jones, your host, and today we welcome Jackie Wolfe, our co-host to Foundation Focus. Jackie, welcome. Jackie is our program manager, and she will be a regular on the show from now on. So I'm really glad Jackie is here. The primary mission of the foundation since 1990 has been to further public education. And we feel that we are successful when we bring a smile to a student that's having a learning experience made better by the foundation. And how do we do this? Well, it all starts with connecting to the community with viewers like you. And then we focus on innovations in learning, empowering potential, and then we focus on celebrating success. In today's program, we're talking about celebrations. We're going to talk about the celebration of public education through our annual gala. And our annual gala has been an event that's been held for 24 consecutive years. It's one of the largest and most well-known galas in the county. The gala started off as a formal, and up until maybe just a few years ago, it was tuxedos and gowns. And a few years ago, or last year rather, we mixed it up a little bit, and we went casual, and the program was a great success. So Jackie, let's talk about the annual gala and talk about the date and talk about what the theme is this year.
So this year, our gala is going to be held on November 4th at Harbor Ridge, and it's an outstanding cirque event. So we're going to have seer wheels and contortionist and an aerialist with a 25-foot silk that she's going to be performing on. Hopefully we'll get some guest participation in on that as well. It's going to be a country club casual event. So no black ties this year. Everybody seemed to really like that last year when we did our Polynesian review. And that was a great event. We thought it was going to be hard to beat, but I really do think that we're going to beat that event this year and top that event, and it's going to be even better. We'll have an outstanding dinner, plated dinner this year as well. And our goal is to help raise funds for our foundation and to continue our mission.
Right, and we've been doing this, as I said, for 24 years. And this is actually one of our largest single fundraisers. We only hold 3 events open to the public every year. We have the dinner, we have the Hall of Champions celebration, and then we have our annual fun run. And so we kick off the program, the school year program for the foundation in terms of the annual dinner. And as Jackie mentioned, it's an elegant dinner, and that comes from the fact that it used to be a gala. So it's just not a casual dinner. It's plated, and we always have a very elegant meal. And it's attended by about 150 to 160 individuals. As tickets are going on sale right now, we're doing pretty good. We're over 100 people have made reservations. And as Jackie mentioned, we've hit upon it last year where we have a really exciting theme. There's a lot of entertainment. We have the audience come in and be a part of that. And we're looking to have a lot of fun this year. We want to thank A&G Concrete Pools to be our title sponsor. So they're not only sponsoring the dinner, but they're sponsoring the entire event. And Travis Leonard, the president of A&G Concrete Pools, will also be our auctioneer. So we want to thank Travis and his team for their sponsorship. And the reception is going to be sponsored by Core Construction Company. And this year, the entertainment will actually start off at the reception. So as Jackie mentioned, there's going to be a 25-foot aerialist presentation, a lot of fun. And then there's also a flaming, not flaming swords, but like a flame performance, correct?
Yes, a fire thrower.
Right, a fire thrower, right. So it'll be a lot of fun with casual dress. And to purchase tickets, let me just show you this. This is the brochure. And you can go right on the website, efslc.org, and make a reservations. And tickets are being sold right now, and they're selling really well. So it might be a sellout, okay, folks? So please think about supporting the Education Foundation and helping us raise funds to celebrate public education. And anything else that we could mention or talk about?
So I would also like to mention our additional sponsors that we have. For our gold sponsors, we have PNC Bank, Mid-Florida Credit Union, Comcast, Remnant Construction, Kaiser University, Seacoast Bank, and Jacqueline & Sons. And actually, all of those sponsors have been long-running foundation sponsors and great supporters of the foundation. For silver sponsors, we have Gold Coast Credit Union and Proctor Construction. And as a bronze sponsor this year, one of our board members, James and Eileen Abbott, they have also sponsored the event.
That's terrific. I mean, this is a lot of sponsors, and we count on the sponsorships to help us, raise funds, and all of that money goes towards helping our mission, which is to further public education.
In addition to that, we do have an online auction with over 100 items that we're still collecting and hoping to have over 150 items in our online auction. And that's everything from golf events to outings for the family and theme park tickets. There's a sunset boat cruise. You name it, we have it on there. So please check out our auction. That link can be found on our website.
Okay, and the auction starts when, Jackie?
It's going to open the day before our gala. So as a preview, we're going to open it up early on November 3rd, and it will run through November 20th.
Okay, let me just show the brochure on that also. This is a brochure about how you can contact us and donate an auction item. I think last year we had over 150 items, pretty close to it. And this year we're tracking pretty well to that number. So the auction is online, and it's a very simple auction, and we're going to have artwork too. And then let's talk about the live auction, because we're going to have an opportunity with the audience to preview some of our programs and ask for support for those programs. And then we're also going to have an auction of live items. I'm sorry, a live item. We're also going to have a live auction.
Some of the items that will be featured in our live auction is a sunset boat cruise, which that is valued at $700. And then also RJB Events has also donated a holiday party. So if you're looking to host a holiday party, connect with them, and that item will be on our live auction as well.
Well, we also have a dinner party that's donated by Tuda Fresco, a local restaurant and a great benefactor of the foundation. And then we're also going to have some travel opportunities as well. And we're also going to auction off a series of some artwork that was donated to us by a benefactor. So we have a lot of things happening that day, that evening, very elegant evening, and looking forward to the public coming out and supporting us. Anything else on the auction?
Just that all funds raised go right back into the foundation to support our mission, and all funds stay here within St. Lucie Public Schools.
That's a very good point. That's exactly right. We were created by the school board, chartered in Fort Pierce back in 1990. We're still in St. Lucie County, and all of our mission is local. And speaking of mission, okay, and what we do is we raise money for teacher grants. We really focus on our teachers and our students. Last year we impacted 6,000 or 7,000 students. We're on a quest to build the capacity of the foundation and grow that even more. That's a real focus for us in the next couple of years. And we also impact hundreds of teachers. I think about 600, I don't want to overstate it, but I think about
It was 600 teachers last year. 648 teachers were impacted.
648 teachers that we impacted. So, and our goal is to become more relevant and to impact more students and more teachers. The historical program that we've run has been the largest for us is our teacher grant program. And a teacher grant program is a way for the teachers, the schools, and the district to write an application to the foundation for grant money. And what we do is through programs like the annual dinner and other programs, we raise money. And through the state matching grant program, we have an opportunity to match some of that money. And every year, the state, for the last 22 years, the state has funded about $6 to $6.5 million statewide. And then there's an allocation by each school district. And the way they allocate the funds is by the population of the school district, population of students. And since St. Lucie County has been growing so quickly, I think now we have well over 45,000 students. That opportunity, our portion of the match has been growing. So this year it was over $92,000, which means that if we're able to raise $92,000, then the state would match that dollar for a qualifying program. And the fundraising actually starts in the previous year because we're raising money for this year's match. So we were busy last year through the fun run mostly, and working with the school district staff because it's a real partnership with the school district. And we actually doubled the fundraising with the fun run last year. And so we gathered all that money together. And for the first time ever in the foundation's history, we raised more than $92,000. So for the first time, we have taken all of the match. And very proud of that. We want to thank our legislators for providing the match opportunity. And we want to thank the school district and Dr. Prince and everyone for being a partner with the Education Foundation in raising the money. And what that does is that allows us to fund a lot of projects, both at the teacher level, this classroom level, as well as the schools and the district programs. Jackie, you have anything else about the actual grant program? Because you actually run that.
I do, and it's actually very exciting for me. It's one of my favorite things to do is when we do open up a grant application to our teachers every year in September. And this year we received over 57 applications. We have the great privilege of reviewing those and looking through the innovative ideas that our teachers have to put within their classroom and innovate that learning experience for their students. The grants focus on 6 categories, which is STEM, CTE, career technical education, literacy, struggling students, professional development, and graduation rates.
Right.
And this year, we're so excited to be able to award over $196,000 back to our schools, our district, and our classrooms. It's really amazing to be able to call that teacher up and say your grant was approved, and you can now start working on that innovative learning within your classroom. And to see the impact that that really does have within the school is amazing.
So, if you think about it in terms of, we feel that we're successful if we bring a smile to a student that has a learning experience that's made better by the foundation. Our hope is that there's a lot of smiles out there. The students are smiling all the time. And so the impact is greater and greater. I want to thank our sponsors for helping us out. And we gather up that money, we qualify it, the state matches it, and then we're right now in the process of going through the applications. So that's great. And just a few years ago, if you go back from the time that when I first started with the foundation, this program was in the tens of thousands of dollars, and now it's in hundreds of thousands. And that's due to the teamwork and the support of the state of Florida for keeping the matching grant program alive and growing it. And then all of our local legislators support it, so I want to thank them. And then the school district being a big partner with us. And I think the real turn has been where the school district has really been helping us raise funds through the fun run and other programs. And now with the growth of the foundation, since we're building our capacity, we're able to have Jackie join us full-time as a program manager, although she's been with us a number of years as the office manager. So we're really glad that Jackie is here. I want to give you a little peek into the future too, because even though we're working and focused on the grant program right now, that's pretty much completed. The funding is in, and we're going to be judging them soon. But we're also working every day on other programs, and I just wanted to let everyone know that we recently signed a contract with the state of Florida, and we're going to create an outdoor science classroom on an island. And this is very exciting for us. For those who know the charts, okay, this is SL08. It's a small island north of the North Bridge, and it's a beautiful island. It's a crescent-shaped island with a beach and a sandbar. And we're going to have the opportunity to build an outdoor classroom. And we're in the very early stages of this. We have an opportunity to name it. And now the islands are open to the public. They're really campgrounds, and it's first come, first serve. We'll have the obligation to clean up the island 4 times a year and to kind of help stock some of the supplies that the state provides to campers on the island. But we're also going to be working very closely with the school district. They're very excited about this in creating this outdoor classroom. So you'll be hearing more about that. And then moving on, we have other programs that we're working on. Jackie, you want to just kind of mention some of them?
Yes, one of our big programs right now is resiliency, and that's through a state partnership with the Florida Department of Education and also the consortium of Florida Education Foundations. And that is a $500,000 grant that the foundation received to work within our school district and our community partners. And that's to teach the students grit and responsibility and all of the resiliency traits so they can overcome obstacles and be the best students and best youth that they can be. And through that, we're working closely with the school district on multiple projects, and then also 3 community partners to expand our outreach and our reach outside of the school day. That way their resistance learning doesn't just end at 3 o'clock when the bell rings. It's actually going out into the neighborhoods through the Boys and Girls Club and the Fort Pierce Police Department, and also the St. Lucie Sheriff's PAL Center. And those 3 organizations are working closely with the foundation to expand our outreach and teach the youth in our county resiliency.
All right, so there's a lot going on, a lot. Now, you're also working on another project, right?
Yes, New Worlds Reading Initiative is through a partnership with, again, with the consortium of Florida Education Foundations and UF Lassinger Center. And that is to help build student libraries for our struggling readers in our district. And that program focuses on K through 5. If a student is not meeting grade level literacy skills, they can join this New Worlds Reading Initiative, and they will start receiving a book, 9 books per year, directly to their home, and also additional information and training for their parents or caregivers to help build their capacity to teach them literacy skills at home.
Yeah, that's a great program, and I'd like to thank State Representative Dana Trabolsi because she sponsored this piece of legislation. She did a terrific job a few years ago, and it was signed by the governor. And all of the foundations have an opportunity to be a part of this. But Jackie placed the application, and the funding is coming in now. It's part of, as Jackie said, our outreach. It's part of us to focus on learning and to innovate learning and to help the school district meet its goals. So there's a lot of programs going on there. I'd like to just mention one other program I'm very excited about. It's bringing in and teaching our students how to program in artificial intelligence. But the program even goes further than that. What it really does is it's intended to help the students solve a community problem. So the Education Foundation has reached out to the city of Port St. Lucie, and we're going to be working on the traffic problem here in our county. We all know that due to the growth of the county, our traffic is a big issue. The city is very much aware of this, and we're going to form an after-school club. And this is all thanks to our benefactor, Comcast, which came forward with a significant donation. It was matched by the matching grant program. So, thank you to the consortium of education foundations, which manages that. And once again, thanks to our legislators, which provided that funding. So it's a real team effort. And also James Abbott, who's a member of the board, and he's also a sponsor of the dinner. James Abbott is a retired Microsoft manager. He comes from the state of Washington, and he moved to Florida, and he wants to help students. He has a great story to tell, and he'll be a guest here someday. And so he's going to teach our students how to program in artificial intelligence. So what's going to happen is we're going to select with the city. The city will provide us with a string of traffic lights, and what we're going to do is begin to program them in a test mode to see if we can't help with traffic. Artificial intelligence can actually help. For instance, all the traffic lights can talk to each other. The traffic lights, through artificial intelligence, will know what day it is. They'll know what time of day it is. They'll have some information and knowledge about the historical traffic patterns, and they'll be able to turn their lights on and off and allow the flow to be much more efficient. And this programming can be done by students who have an interest in learning how to program in AI. And James will teach them. At this very early stage, we'd like to thank Centennial High School in Port St. Lucie for being the host school, and we'll very soon be recruiting students from throughout the other high schools in the county. So we're working with principals on that right now.
This is a great program, and it really will impact the student and their futures as well. It's going to really help them out with being career ready or college ready. That's going to be a great addition to their job application or their college application. So it's going to really be a great impact for the students.
Right. So,
And our county as well.
oh yeah, the county's been a real great partner with us, and we're also, as Jackie mentioned earlier, reaching out to other organizations like the Boys and Girls Club and PAL and the Fort Pierce Police Department through the Rich House, okay, and funding that. And this is all part of the foundation's focus on building its capacity, reaching out to the community, working with our benefactors more closely, and also working with the consortium of education foundations, which is the, I call it the trade group, but it's more than that. It's the think tank for foundations, for ed foundations throughout the state. And we've been a member of the consortium for a number of years, and they've been very helpful lately in bringing a lot of public funding in. And more recently, Dana Trabolsi, state representative, has joined the board of the Education Foundation. We're thrilled to welcome Representative Trabolsi, and we're thrilled for her to help with our programs. And so that's it for this program. We want to thank all of you for watching. We're very excited about the school year. We're also very excited about the upcoming annual gala on Saturday, November the 4th at Harbor Ridge. So just visit our website, efslc.org, and make a reservation to join in the celebration. So Jackie, thank you for being our co-host, and we'll see you on our next program.